huge coming up, which is a documentary about P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, P. Diddy.
Yeah.
Did he do it, right? You've been heavy on social media talking about it.
He did it. And I'm the only one who's been vocal about this long before it actually.
Oh, you've been saying this for a long time now. And then no one was, they're just, why is he saying this? And now it's coming out like crazy.
But I also didn't participate. I also didn't go to the parties.
Yeah.
So a lot of the celebrity culture that you don't understand anything is because they participated. So.
And 50 Cent sells Diddy doc to Netflix.
Girl, hold on to your wigs, because 50 Cent is about to blow the lid off this whole Diddy situation. The streets are saying that 50's got a Netflix documentary in the works, and it's going to spill all the tea on Diddy's alleged crimes. We're talking major bombshells, honey. But here's the real gag. Diddy was recently spotted breaking down in tears. Coincidence? I think not. Could it be that he's shook about what's about to come out? The timing is just too suspicious. This ain't your regular celebrity beef anymore. We're talking career-ending, reputation-shaking drama. 50 Cent and Diddy have been in the game for decades, but this documentary might just change everything. The hip-hop world is about to be turned upside down, and we're all here for it.
There's so many videos on Diddy, that are resurfacing, but an actual documentary, and I don't know if there's going to be like something with 50 Cent voice narrating. I don't know, but it's going to be bad. I would advise everybody to tune in who really don't really understand and what, how far back this goes with Diddy. From when people were speaking out earlier on him. I know it's going to have stuff on Tupac, Biggie, all that, but we're going to check this video out here, man. 50 Cent be trolling, but this is the ultimate right here. Top tier. Let's jump right into it.
Days after a damning surveillance video showed Diddy abusing his ex, a documentary is closer to becoming a reality.
Now let's bring in TMC's Michael Babcock. Good morning to you, Michael.
Morning, guys. How are you?
We're doing all right. So tell us what's going on with this. We understand rapper 50 Cent has been shopping this around.
Yeah, and you know what? I think a lot of people thought that 50 was just trolling, and if anyone follows 50 on Twitter or Instagram, he's no stranger to that. He definitely, engages in trolling and makes a lot of jokes. So when he had, repeatedly taken shot after shot after shot at Diddy and then said, hey, I'm working on a documentary, I think a lot of people thought that he was just joking around. It turns out he's not. So this is actually a real project that's being made under his G-Unit movie and TV studio, and he's made a bunch of really successful projects under that banner. They were actually selling it around to different streaming, organizations, including Netflix. Netflix ultimately had the most money, placed the winning bid, and at some point here in the future, we don't know exactly when, but this is actually going to be something that airs on Netflix.
And think about this. Everything hasn't even came out yet. So I'm just wondering, they're probably going to wait to see if I'm guessing to wait to see if he goes to jail or what, because I feel like they need more, not more evidence, but just, with the whole raid and stuff. I'm just wondering what else is going to come out that they're going to add to that. Yeah, there's no way this dude is coming back from this. 50 Cent.
People may not know, the two of them have had beef for decades. 50 Cent has kept his foot on Diddy's neck for decades.
Foot on his neck.
Absolutely. They once worked together a long time ago. They're not friends now. They don't like each other. And 50 has taken every shot, especially when Diddy has been down. Diddy really, is not in a position right now to fire back at 50 Cent. So, he's taken a lot of abuse, and I don't know that anyone feels sorry for P. Diddy right now. To be honest.
I don't think so either, and it's certainly not going to end anytime soon.
You're right about that. Man, that's probably going to be one of the most watched, because, I'm just thinking about all the information that they're going to gather and how many people are going to be tied into this. How many people right now are kind of just like, oh no, Because 50 be getting on everybody when he be trolling. So it's like, I know a lot of people are probably just shaking in their boots right now. I just think that when Diddy approached 50 with the stuff that he says, like, I want to take you shopping and all that, you know, 50 was like, wait, hold on. So, and some guys he probably took shopping before, you know, and they, at the beginning, they probably thought it was Diddy doing something nice until they got like a knock at the door or something like that. And Diddy, I'm here to collect. So my whole thing is like, once this come out, if it goes through and falls through, it's gonna be bad. Like whatever we seen so far, all this stuff,
This isn't just another rap rivalry. It goes way deeper than that. What if I told you 50 and Diddy used to be tight? That's right, these two had history before the drama. Back in the day, 50 Cent and Diddy were actually on good terms. They even collaborated on a few tracks, and the hip-hop world was living for it. Remember when they dropped I Get Money, Forbes 1, 2, 3 remix together? That joint was fire. But somewhere along the line, things started to get real messy between them. Fast forward to today, and 50 Cent's been throwing more shade at Diddy than a palm tree on a sunny day. His social media has been lit up with posts about Diddy, and they aren't exactly friendly. We're talking about some seriously savage stuff, girl. 50's been hinting at all kinds of tea, but he's keeping the details under wraps for now. It's like he's got a whole pot of boiling hot gossip, and he's only letting us smell the steam.
You know, like, there's the whole, where 50 Cent tells the story about how Diddy offered to take him shopping.
Right.
You know, and there's also the time where he made Fabulous real uncomfortable while Diddy was calling some other dude daddy and telling Fabulous, like, yo, why don't you party with me? And, you know, trying to get Fabulous to party with him, you know. What do you think about these like little looks into the past about how Diddy was acting?
I see a lot of, I would call epics, these little commercials, these little cartoon things. South Park, that popped up with the devil talking about, I don't want to do it if Diddy did it. Did you ever see that on South Park?
I haven't seen that one yet. No.
Yeah, 50 ended up posting it, but I'm a South Park fan, so I already knew about that one. You know what I'm saying? So that was on. Was that on South Park? Yeah, that was on South. Yeah, South Park. Yeah, so I'm like, I'm a South Park fan, so I'm looking at that. So, and I say that this guy could have went down in history as one of the greatest producers that put together some of the greatest music in the 90s and having arguably one of the top greatest rappers in hip hop in his camp. For the people to make him the laughing stock of hip hop, the laughing stock of Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, is one of the greatest tragedies of our time. It's crazy what he has become to the media.
Can you separate his music from his personal life?
You know the man through his music. So you can't separate his personal life from the music.
Why do you think he was offering to take 50 Cent shopping?
I can't really offer that, bro. I can't really answer that. I don't know why, but Just on some sucker shit, probably. You know what I'm saying? Trying to play 50. He know 50. Come on, bro. 50 was rich at the time. 50 used to do music for him. Why he never asked him then when he was doing music for him? You understand?
Now I know what you're thinking. Why now? Why is 50 coming for Diddy like this after all these years? Well, honey, that's the million-dollar question. Some folks are saying it's about money. Others are whispering about old grudges. Whatever the reason, it's clear that 50 is not playing around. This beef isn't just about two rappers throwing shade anymore. It's about power, reputation, and maybe even some dark secrets that have been buried for years. 50 Cent is known for being ruthless when it comes to his enemies, and it looks like he's got Diddy in his crosshairs. The hip-hop world is on edge, waiting to see what kind of bombs 50 is going to drop in this documentary. Will it be enough to take down one of the biggest names in the game? Or is this all just a big bluff? One thing's for sure, when this doc drops, it's going to be the talk of the town.
New York, just like Mount Vernon, New York City, Mount Vernon, and Miami, all that is the same, bro. Nobody wants to be near him. Nobody wants to touch what he touched, be where he at. You understand? It's crazy, bro, how his fall from grace, which was never from grace, it's just like the devil just kicked him out of hell. Because he was never in nothing graceful and did anything graceful. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what you say about, okay, he did the music, he had the bad boy legacy and everything like that, man. But, you know, a few albums, a few people, you know, made to be famous, but they not here to tell their story. Black Rob, Biggie, Craig Mack. They not here to tell their story, bro. And now you got everybody telling his story.
Yeah, and I know 50, he did a recent interview with US Weekly saying that the reason why rappers are quiet about, you know, Diddy's situation is because they've been to his parties and they don't know what got caught on tape.
Bro, those people who was caught at Diddy party did not know that he had 250 tape recorders in that house. That's a big house. But he had 250 tape recorders in that house that they took, that the feds found. So now with them finding all that and you being at a Diddy party, you know you may have done something that was caught on one of those tapes. You just better pray to God that they don't recognize you. Those people who know that they did something, no, they're not going to speak out. They're not going to say nothing. What part of the game is that? They are not going to come forward and tell on themselves. Nah, not at all. Ice Cube, he said it himself, bro. He said that Diddy's been targeted because of what he said about those folks and those people. Now, the people who was on those tapes may feel like Diddy might be targeting them. Because if he's asked about who is this, who is that, and he's under oath with the federal government, he got to tell them. He's not going to plead the fifth.
Yeah, I know that got to be a terrible feeling, man. You know you did something wrong at Diddy party, and you hoping and praying that it's not caught on tape.
But they don't think they did nothing wrong. That's their lifestyle. That's their lifestyle, bro. I ask guys all the time, if two men lay down, how many homos get up? What you mean? I mean what I mean.
Girl, let me tell you, the tea that's about to be spilled is hotter than a summer day in Atlanta. But here's the real gag. What if 50's documentary is just the tip of the iceberg? The streets are buzzing with whispers about lawsuits, business disputes, and some seriously shady dealings. Is Diddy's empire built on quicksand? And if it all comes crashing down, who else might go down with him? Now, I know we've all heard rumors about Diddy before, but this time it's different. 50 Cent ain't playing around. He's got that look in his eye like he's about to drop a bomb that'll shake the whole industry. We're not just talking about a few shady business deals or some contract disputes. No, honey, this is next-level stuff.
And TMC's Michael Babcock. Good morning to you, Michael.
Morning, guys. How are you?
We're doing all right. So tell us what's going on with this. We understand rapper 50 Cent has been shopping this around.
Yeah, and you know what? I think a lot of people thought that 50 was just trolling, and if anyone follows 50 on Twitter or Instagram, you know, he's no stranger to that. He definitely, you know, engages in trolling and makes a lot of jokes. So when he had, you know, repeatedly taken shot after shot after shot at Diddy and then said, hey, I'm working on a documentary, I think a lot of people thought that he was just joking around. It turns out he's not. So this is actually a real project that's being made under his G-Unit movie and TV studio, and he's made a bunch of really successful projects under that banner. They were actually selling it around to different streaming, organizations, including Netflix. Netflix ultimately had the most money, placed a winning bid, and at some point here in the future, we don't know exactly when, but this is actually going to be something that airs on Netflix.
So many people may not know. I mean, the two of them have had beef for decades. 50 Cent has kept his foot on Diddy's neck for decades.
Absolutely. Like they once worked together a long time ago. They're not friends now. They don't like each other. And yeah, 50 has taken every shot, especially when Diddy has been down. Diddy really, is not in a position right now to fire back at 50 Cent. So yeah, he's taken a lot of abuse, and I don't